The man purposely didn't make any moves during the stock competition. He just turned around and casually started playing games. He even slowly sipped his coffee while his younger brother watched in panic, and the only reason he did this was because in his previous life, every time he made a move, his brother always blurted out the answer one step ahead of him. But when their father saw that the stocks the two of them bought were exactly the same, and even their thought process was identical, just because the brother spoke 1 second earlier, their father was sure he was copying. At that moment the man couldn't explain himself, and his father immediately grabbed a book and smashed it on his head, then beat him up. Maybe heaven felt sorry for everything he'd gone through, and sent him back to 10 minutes before the competition. The man looked at the familiar setting around him, and realized he'd returned to the moment of choosing the heir, thinking of how his brother framed him in his past life, his fiancée's betrayal, and how his own father even beat him to death. He never expected heaven to give him another life, and this time he definitely wouldn't repeat the same mistakes. Then he heard his father's angry yelling, accusing him that if he couldn't win the competition, even as his biological son, he wouldn't be allowed to inherit anything. After saying that, he even tried to raise his hand again. This time the man calmly said that what he owed from the previous life had already been paid off. Seeing how eager his father was to get rid of him, the man chose to quit the competition, and let his brother take the heir's spot. But unexpectedly, she panicked, grabbed him, and started begging. Seeing this, the man was confused. Before, she was always the one telling him to withdraw. Just then the butler reminded them that the competition was about to start, and the company employees were waiting to learn. Under their father's yelling, the two had no choice but to complete the contest first. Soon, the competition was about to begin. The man remembered his trading strategy from the previous life, and was sure the other side also knew it, so he decided to avoid the stock he bought last time, and picked something different. But the moment he completed his purchase, his brother immediately stood up, and claimed he had bought the exact same stock, with the exact same amount of money, as the man had planned. The man was shocked. How did the other side always make the same move, right after he thought of it? Seeing both of their stocks and investments matched, everyone accused the man of copying. Their father also said the younger brother was always obedient and sensible, and would never do something so shameless, then scolded the man non-stop. This time, she didn't argue either. She only asked the brother to explain his stock-picking logic and risk assessment. Sure enough, he couldn't say anything. He hurriedly said picking the same stock in the market was normal, then tried to coax the man into continuing the competition. Their father believed him again, saying if the man couldn't prove himself, he'd be kicked out of the family. To prove himself, the man suggested competing again, and this time he wanted a screen placed between them. The butler, trying to help, said they should let her choose first. The man picked gold without hesitation, thinking that with a screen in the middle, his brother couldn't copy him this time. But the next second, she also chose gold. Then the man suddenly remembered that gold didn't move much in the short term, so he switched to stocks. Unexpectedly, the brother followed and changed his choice too. Soon, the man began his operation, but the moment he picked his stock, the brother copied his move again, and even said out loud the stock plan the man had just named. She was instantly shocked. That method had never been shared with anyone. Seeing this, everyone became even more convinced that the man was the one copying. But the man said that even though they bought the same stock, he only invested 200 million, and all his other moves weren't the same. So how could he be copying him? The next second, the stock began to fall. The brother was stunned, but the man wasn't worried at all. He explained he had accidentally operated wrong, and didn't set a stop loss. Only then did the brother panic, yelling at her for not warning him earlier. The man was confused. Why would his mistake matter to him? Did his own trading decisions affect the brother's account too? At that moment, the brother was speechless. Then the man said he wanted to adjust his previous operation. The brother immediately followed to adjust as well. But this time the man didn't make any move. He just started playing games again. The brother completely panicked, and the stock kept dropping. He rushed out using the bathroom as an excuse. The man took the chance to adjust his own parameters. Just when he thought he was about to succeed, the brother suddenly returned, claiming he had already fixed his settings, and even said he had created a brand new parameter himself. Arrogantly, the brother said he knew all of the man's ideas. Hearing this, the man was confused. No one but him knew this plan. Then he suddenly realized who the person leaking his plans was.